Hey guys, James here again, and today we're actually doing a proper replica. Now this, as you'll probably guess, is a really small replica. It's not full size, it's not full functioning, and it is an ATI Mini 50 cal. It's basically just a miniature version of a Barrett M82. Now I saw this over at Black Rifle, which is a UK based website, and I thought, why not? Got a new property, got a new work desk. This would look awesome on the desk, and obviously you don't get to shoot 50 cal as often as maybe we'd like in the UK, so this is a gentle reminder while I'm sat in front of the computer of what I slog away. So we picked it up, and it's basically a third scale Barrett M82. So that's pretty much how it comes in the packaging. I believe previously, although it's branded up as ATI, these first kind of came around under the name of Goat Gun. There's a whole series of them. They've got miniature ARs, AKs, L96s, Dragunovs, all that kind of stuff. Your typical, what I would call your computer game guns. So anyway, let's sort of intro, let's open this up, see what's included, and it says it can be built in minutes, so let's give it a try. Okay, so out of the box, this is pretty much going to be a build your own project. You get a single sheet of instructions, which we will be following. Apparently we've got some different size screws and bits and pieces. You've obviously got a bipod. There's a couple of fake little 50 cal rounds, which as you can see is slightly smaller than a real one. The rifle split down in two, so you've got the main kind of body and the barrel as second. Scope, there's a carry handle, and then a couple of tools and some screws in here apparently. So it says it can be assembled in minutes. Things never go as well on camera, so this could be hilarious for all involved. But let's give it a try, and let's try and assemble this miniature 50 cal. So step one apparently is going to insert the barrel, so this should be pretty straightforward. You might be able to see it's kind of a half moon shape here, so it will only actually go in one way, like so. And then there's a screw hole, which I'm going to guess is this one, using the medium screw. Fasten it in place. Again, a handy little, there we go, handy little magnet on the end of the screwdriver as well, so you're not going to lose your screws. So that's the rifle assembly, so that's step one. Step two apparently is going to be using the large screw to attach the bipod, and I don't think there's a right way of doing this. They both seem to be pretty symmetrical, so we'll just try and get it to bite in the thread there, just so that we're not... There we go, starting to kind of come alive now. You can see it's kind of resembling an M82 now. So we're going to do sort of the final steps, which I believe will put the carry handle on last and the scope next. Now the scope is on sort of mini Picatinny rails, so this could be a bit of a weird one to align, but we'll give it a try. But it certainly looks the part at the moment, doesn't it? Right, time for the world's smallest scope. So we'll put this roughly in the right place, which I suppose would be about there. And screw in. See, the one thing to note, the springs, I might have to tighten them up on the bipod, are a little bit weak. But it will support itself, as obviously it's not designed for me to actually be using it as a bipod, I suppose. And now we have the scope attached. That's more like it. This is what we want. Right, so this is going to be the world's smallest 50 cal carry handle, and literally the smallest screw in the world. So we're going to just lift the front sight up here and just roll this along if we can. And just screw it roughly in place. See, I don't think there's any kind of art to this as such, so it's not going to be an operational piece, so it doesn't need to be perfect. And there we have it, there's the carry handle. So that is the rifle now, fully assembled. And yeah, it's a really nice looking little piece, to be fair. So as I mentioned at the start, it does come with 3 little miniature 50 cal rounds. Now these actually fit in the magazine. It's a sprung loaded mag. So they fit in, and you load them in like so, and then the magazine, you see it's got the hook on the front, much like a normal M82. Just hook it in to place like so. And then a really neat little feature of this is obviously it's now assembled, it's kind of got its magazine in, whatever, and although it doesn't function, you can charge the charging lever back, and that exposes the rounds inside. You might be able to see those. The trigger is sprung loaded, so it does move. but it doesn't function, it serves no purpose. The barrel, just for anybody that is curious, is completely solid. You can kind of look through the scope, which is quite cool, but the barrel's solid. This is as non-functioning as a non-functioning thing could ever be. So that's me all pretty much finished, guys. As I say, it was a bit of a laugh, this one, a bit of a purchase that I saw it and I thought, yeah, why not? Now, they're not the cheapest things in the world. They're about £50. I think they're retailing for 45 at the moment from Black Rifle. And as I say, it is part of a series. So there's the AK, the M16, there's L96s. It literally is what I would call your Call of Duty video game guns that are being featured. They're all metal. They are really nicely made. As you can see, obviously scale-wise against a real 50 cal shell there. They are really dinky, but obviously being 1 in 3 scale or a 3rd scale, the M82 is still a big gun. So even at a 3rd, you know, these are still reasonable size replicas. They do function to a certain degree, as I showed you. They've got the charging handle that works, and that's pretty much about it. They are a bit of a laugh. They are something different. I might look at trying to get some of the other versions in, just as a bit of a in the office kind of laugh type thing. Or if you know you just want to collect something a little bit different. I suppose if you are into your replicas and you know you're never going to be able to get a Barrett as such, a little miniature version, I suppose, yeah, it's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Obviously, any questions, any comments, feel free to put them in the box below. I appreciate this is not the usual kind of thing that I do. And if you want to see more from us, we've got plenty more videos coming. Feel free to subscribe as well, and give the video a like. It helps us out greatly. If you're one of the people that have messaged me saying that you're not getting notifications when we upload new videos, just check underneath. There's a little bell icon. If you've clicked that, you should get notifications. Unfortunately, not all the time does it actually work. So if you need to click it, give it a click. But as I say, guys, any questions and comments, post them below. And until next time, thanks for watching.